Previously on the House of Van Helsing.
Are you telling me that one of these things killed my mom?
Honestly, I don't know. I mean, your mother's cancer could have been completely, natural causes. Impossible to determine.
What's he doing in there?
Well, this is a home for the elderly and the sick. He's comforting her.
There's a bunch of old folks here. Since we've been here, I've only seen him go into that room.
When you say the tarnish, do you mean like the mechanic that she used the allure charm on?
Something far more sinister.
What is this? What's going on?
Your pal here, he's been lying to us, Cody. Which is unfortunate because we don't take kindly to liars.
I didn't exactly lie. I just didn't tell the whole truth. That's all.
That's lying by omission.
I knew there was something off about you.
Hey,
Oh, come on. Our childhood friend just bumps into Cody on the other side of the world by pure coincidence.
There's no such thing as coincidence.
Well, you better get to talking, and fast. Because I was just about to put the shovels away. And if we have to go out and dig another grave, I don't want any wasted effort.
Skip. What's this all about?
okay. I didn't just happen to bump into you in St. Martin, Cody. I'm sorry.
Wait, what?
I knew it.
I was commissioned to keep watch over you.
Commission to keep watch by who?
By your mom.
What?
That makes no sense. Why would she hire you and how?
She reached out, pressed me into service because I'm a sentinel, just like you two. It's the reason my mom and yours were so close when we were kids.
You're a sentinel, right. Okay, let's hear it. What can you do?
I caught him in John's room doing something quite odd.
What'd you do to her?
Nothing, I swear. I was just... I'm an empath.
A what?
An object empath. Really?
I found out a few years ago. I can sense the histories of items and places by touching them.
And breathing on them, apparently.
Well, yeah, that too.
Oh, I don't understand.
That's why I went to Bathory's tomb that night, to get a sense of what went on there. That and to do what I was commissioned to do, to keep an eye on Cody. What I saw was that somebody lured another mechanic, maybe a friend or associate of the guy who attacked us the other night, lured him into the tomb and killed him. Used the blood in some ritual to bring Bathory back.
Well, if that's true, that explains how it all happened. If that's true.
Hold on a minute. You were hired to follow me, to take care of me. That makes no sense. I was the one who had to make sure you didn't wander off into the street drunk on multiple occasions.
Actually, I wasn't even really drunk most of the time. It was for show. Sorry, dude.
Wow. You know what? I'm not even mad. That was all acting. That's some commitment, mate. Bravo.
No, I don't believe you. There's no way that Mom would have kept this from me. She trusted me. He's lying.
This is the truth. I swear.
There is one way for you to find out for certain.
I know it's a lot to ask. And I know you don't understand. But you've got to trust me, Cody, okay?
Are you sure this just isn't the meds talking?
I'm gonna miss you, my boy. So much.
I'm gonna miss you too, Mum. I'm sorry, this is just all so overwhelming.
Not a thing any of us could do about it. You better get going. Your flight is in just a few hours.
You are going to tell me what this is all about, right?
I promise. You will know the whole story very soon. I love you. The cone.
I love you, Mum.
I love you too. You can come out.
Sorry. It has to be this way, Mrs. Powell.
You're all grown up now, Skip. You can call me Catherine. Here's the payment and travel information. I booked him on a 7 o'clock flight to San Juan. He's as stubborn as ever. But I'm certain he'll go along with this. He does love the beach.
He's in good hands, Catherine. I will give this my all. That I can promise.
Thank you, love.
Carrie, are you okay?
Get back, get back. Give her some air. It's okay, kiddo. You didn't pass out, at least.
Why would she keep that from me?
Carrie, it's okay. Just take it easy. Why don't you just...
You. All of you. Just stay away from me!
Caroline, wait a minute. Where are you going? Hurry! Where is she?
What is that?
Uh-oh.
That's not.
No, sure as hell ain't.
Hey, she went this way. Look, she went out the back gate, towards the forest.
What is wrong with that girl?
I've been asking that question my whole life. We've got to go after her.
No, Cody, don't. You don't know these woods. I'm not going to be searching for both of you.
I remember I've got to go and find her. The longer she's out there, the more susceptible she is to Bathory's influence. My shield is strong enough, but of course it does nothing beyond the age of the property.
I know, Izzy, I know, but still.
We'll go. Mother and I. We believe that Bathory can only detect those belonging to your bloodline, correct? That does not include us. We can go and find Caroline more safely.
Better get some protection. And I don't mean for bears and wolves.
Cody, man, will you please stop staring at me like that? I've already told you everything. I said I was sorry.
It's just... You were, like, hired to be my babysitter. For months. I had no bloody idea.
It was more like bodyguard.
How much did she pay you? You know what? I don't even want to know. Were you even really our childhood friend, or was that also a lie?
Of course we were friends. Remember all the mischief we used to get into, the three of us? Remember her pulling up Miss King's flowers because she gave out apples on Halloween? We were kids. I wasn't faking that. Although, our parents did move us into the neighborhood because of your mother, if I remember correctly.
Wow. When you realize everyone was hiding something. No wonder Caroline stormed out. I hope she's okay.
Me too, bro.
Look.
Yes, that's right. It seems I taught you well, Elena.
Yes, I believe you did, but there's still much to learn. Also, this girl leaves a trail like a bear in a rose garden. Look.
Good, that's her. Be careful. Wait, Elena.
What is it?
You know the rumors that Hoya Bachu is one of the most haunted places known to our people. You remember the story?
Grandfather told me that many centuries ago, a
tribe of Romani were accused of crimes they did not commit. Their accuser rounded up our ancestors in this forest and took them to a clearing and burned every single one of them.
Yes, and their spirits remain tied to this dark place. Sorrowful, vengeful.
Are you afraid?
Fear is natural. Fear keeps us alert. You?
But this is the way Caroline went, so I must, right?
Go.
Listen up, fellas. No more damn secrets, you dig? Keep this all up, we're all gonna be screwed.
Yes, sir. Understood.
They're gonna find her, right? It's almost pitch black out there.
There's no one more capable of matters like this than Isabella, if that's any solace. I'll be with my wife.
Okay. Wait.
Did he just say he has a wife? Here?
So much for no more damn secrets, huh?
What is it? What do you see? Mother? Are you okay?
I feel them. The spirits of our people. So much sadness. They know we are not evil. They know we are their kin. I fear someone else is out here. Someone else is following Caroline. Hurry up. Let's go.
Hello? Who's that? Do you speak English? Hello? Stay back! Stay back! I mean it!
Joni? No. Joni?
Üstten bir minut.
What do we do now?
What just happened?
No time to explain. Let's get out of here.
You don't kill a Romani by cutting him into 10 pieces. Because you'll only make 10 more.
Caroline, thank God you're okay.
Yeah, only just. It's my own stupid fault. I shouldn't have stormed off like that. These guys saved me.
You did a pretty good job yourself.
You all look like you've seen a ghost.
Yeah, and worse.
Look, I'm sorry about earlier. I didn't know. I didn't mean to.
No, I'm sorry for walking off into the forest on my own like a lunatic. I think I just got a bit overwhelmed. And then, of course, I got even more overwhelmed.
Ah, getting yourself into trouble? I know the problem well.
Where is Abe?
Isabella.
Oh, Abraham.
I was just seeing our mum like that again. Wasn't ready for how real that felt. It's like I could feel everything that she was feeling. All of that pain, sadness. That and the fact that so many people have kept so many things from me. It's like everyone I ever trusted. I just feel betrayed.
Same here. I never knew any of this stuff.
There are such things as false truths and honest lies. Sometimes we do or say things to protect the ones that we love, to help them. I'm gonna go see if Abe and Isabella need my help.
You want me to go with you?
You okay?
Yeah, I feel bad. Poor Abe.
Yeah. I had no idea that was his wife. Now she's gone. Poor bloke.
Thank you, Izzy.
You did well by her, Abe.
I held on to her for too long.
You gave her memories every day, even when her mind couldn't recall on its own. You gave her love. You gave her music. What are you doing with that?
I'm gonna bury it with her. I should have gotten rid of it long ago.
I could never understand why you didn't.
You know, tonight I almost...
Heaven forbid.
I only thought about it. Are you sure you weren't followed back here?
No. We took the St. Dominic Trail back to throw off any would-be pursuers. Are you ready? I I'll tell the others. It's time. Okay.
She gave the best years of her life to give me the best years of my life. And I'll never forget those years for as long as mine stretch out ahead of me.
It is as you expected, Your Grace.
Of course it is. Abraham Van Helsing and his little band of misfits. That fool made a mistake in keeping that girl here. I could recognize her scent anywhere after that episode back at the garage. She smells of fear and uncertainty. She's emotional and impulsive. And she might be just what we need.
Right, folks? It's time to get back to work. We all really have to knuckle down and give it 110% to get ourselves in tip-top shape. And then, when we're battle ready, we're gonna engage the enemy. We're gonna take it out there and bring the fight to her. And send her back to the oblivion where she belongs. Okay? Let's go. Let's get this show on the road.
Superstitious gypsy hags really think that they can foil Elizabeth Bathory with their pitiful magic tricks. Andre, we'll need to get more followers. These poor, wretched fools won't know what hit them. Then, we'll take possession of the oh-so-treasured artifact. I know it's in there somewhere.
right, gang. The last few days have been a blast. Quite literally for some of you. This is it. You've all worked so hard, and you're all more than ready, whether it feels like it or not. We've got to get Bathory before she gets us. I've been keeping tabs on some weird happenings in the local news. And I've narrowed down her whereabouts to a certain area. This weekend, Elena and Izzy, they're gonna go sniff Bathory out. Until then, let's relax. Let's take our time. You've earned it. Here's to your commitment and your dedication to preparing for our mission. Here's to our mission for ridding the world of this truly evil entity.
Amen to that. Whew. I think I'm getting used to this stuff.
Nothing in the news about any new cemetery incidents. Not since Brazov. I'm guessing those are the revenants you and your ancestral spirits ran into in the forest.
No doubt.
I'll keep an eye out. We all will. Something will turn up.
You think it's new?
I think so. That's fake news, brother.
And it was fashioned right here by repurposing a banana hauler. Wow, what a beautiful day to use tea.
Andre, I changed my mind. That incommodious contraption is getting on my nerves. Please, just make it a tad more... Wait, what was that? Go back.
Making
Wait,
this
what?
the worst
There.
residential building collapse in Europe in over 60 years. The collapse occurred just weeks after a routine safety inspection revealed that the structure was out of compliance with building codes and in violation of a number of safety regulations. Authorities will conduct an immediate investigation to determine who may be liable for criminal prosecution. It was an accident waiting to happen, according
You know
to
what
one
this
official.
means, don't you? My fiendish friend.
Yes, Your Grace.
Survivors
I think I do.
and taken to Regina Maria Hospital. Many were subsequently pronounced dead on arrival, we're told. The tragedy compounded by the large number of young people killed in this incident.
Ready to transport. Serendipity strikes.
Where are you going?
Where is the morgue?
That way, but it's closed. You can't go there.
Andre, have you ever seen anything so beautiful? Yes, this will do. This will do nicely.
What about this one? This could prove to be quite useful since... Abe? What is it?
I hope we're up to this, Izzy. It's been a long time since we faced such an enemy. We saw what she was capable of at that auto shop, and that was at half strength, max. I'm not so sure about this.
There are many more of us than there are of her. Even if she can raise more undead revenants, those mindless, vacant sleepwalkers are easily dispatched. We can defeat them. We have the strength. We have the tools.
I know you're right, but I've seen her in action. I know what she's capable of. I'm not gonna make the same mistake of underestimating her again.
So, do we have a game plan?
Isabella and Elena are gonna set out to find where she's hiding at first light tomorrow. Some goat farmers went missing a few days ago under very suspicious circumstances. Once they find her hideout, we form up and we lure her out. I have a couple ideas how to do that. And then we put our training into practice and we cut her down to size. We may not be able to take Bathory out completely, but between our hardware and our abilities, we're certainly going to make her a lot less harmful than she is now.
If we are careful enough, she won't even know we're coming.
And the world is spared one more truly heinous devil that they didn't even know existed. All thanks to us.
Well, I think I can speak for us all. We're ready to fight.
Hell yeah.
Yes, we are. And still, we must continue the training. Without wood, fire cannot keep burning.
Guys, look.
What is that?
That's something Alan made. We were never able to turn it on.
I know what that is. I've seen that before. And you don't turn it on. It's always on.
What is that?
Is it coming from upstairs?
That is not from inside the house.
We've got company.
It's her.
All right, game on.
Oh my God. She's here.
That's right. I'm here. I'd say that it was to crash your little party. But instead, it's to thank you, Abraham Van Helsing, for sending me an engraved invitation. Oh, and I have a few more surprises.
What are we gonna do? What we've been training to do. We're gonna kick that wicked witch's behind and obliterate her friends, period.
From this world you departed and brought in a hole. From the depths of hell I summon your soul. In the ground you lie, feeding worms and flies. Now I waken your flesh and command you to rise. Rise! Rise! Rise!
She cannot get through the barrier.
What's that, gypsy woman? Are you telling me that I'm suddenly uninvited? That's too bad, because I've brought more guests. not be able to get through your pathetic impediment at this moment. But with a little help from my friends, we may be in for a real soiree after all.
What in the ever-living hell?
I think you mean unliving hell.
Lizzie,
You think it will hold?
it will. At least for a little while.
There's so many of them.
Listen, this is gonna get real ugly real quick. This fight came earlier than expected and not on our terms. Always remember, the enemy gets a vote. So get ready to defend yourselves in this house. If the barrier falls,
Oh my god. Guys, is that the mechanic?
I've got unfinished business.
Abe? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Give me that.
Skip! He's already dead. No, Abe!
No, Joe.
It's not her!
No. Joe!
What's the matter, Van Helsing? Didn't fancy a little reunion with the missus?
You okay?
no, I'm not okay.